Xin chào tất cả quý thầy cô giáo. Chào các em học sinh. Chúng ta lại quay lại với chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 11. Và để học tốt chương trình tiếng Anh lớp 11, các em cần phải chuẩn bị cho cô 2 quyển sách. 1. Sách học sinh tiếng Anh lớp 11. 2. Sách bài tập tiếng Anh lớp 11. Các em chú ý, ở trang bìa 4 của quyển sách, các em sẽ có một thẻ cào để vào phần mềm IseeBooks. Nếu các em chưa có sách, các em hãy truy cập vào trang web www.iseebooks.vn để được hỗ trợ. Chúc các em thành công. Now, we come to Unit 3, Becoming Independent. Getting started. And before we come to listen and read a conversation between Mai and Lan, answer the question. What is an independent person? As you can see, an independent person is a person that requires an independence of thought, feelings, and action. That means that you can and you do think, feel, and action without excessively relying on others to give you direction. Now, we come to Activity 1 of Getting Started. Listen and read.
Getting started.
1. Listen and read.
I can see that you and Hong Min have become close friends, Lan.
We have. I really like him because he doesn't rely on other people for help and isn't influenced by other people's opinions.
I see. So he's very independent.
Yes. He's also a very responsible student. He always completes his tasks on time and never needs to be reminded about assignments and other schoolwork.
Right.
He's also reliable. Last week, our group worked on a project and he was assigned the most difficult part of it. He tried very hard and did it well.
It's good to have a friend you can rely on. He seems very determined.
He is. Last month, we were given a very hard maths problem. While most of us gave up, he spent the whole night on it and solved it in the end.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Even our maths teacher was very surprised to read his answer. Another good thing about him is that he's self-reliant. He always tries to find solutions to his problems and seldom needs help from others.
His parents must be really pleased to have such a son.
Of course, he also helps around the house a lot. But he still has time to read, so he's well informed about what's happening around the world. It's interesting to talk to him.
I'll talk to him sometime.
Yes, you should. He's also very confident and decisive. He always believes in himself, and I really admire his ability to make decisions so quickly. He's a very independent person.
That's great. You're lucky to have a close friend like him.
Now, after studying vocabulary, we come to question and answers. Now answer the question about the conversation.
4. 2. Answer the questions about the conversation.
Now, read the conversation again and answer the question. The first one, why does Lan like Min? And as you read the conversation, I really like him because he doesn't rely on other people for help and isn't influenced by other people's opinions. So type here, because he doesn't rely on other people for help and isn't influenced by other people's people, opinions. Yeah. And how about number 2? Why does Lam think Min is a very responsible student? So, as you read in conversation, he's also a very responsible student. He always completes his tasks on time and never needs to be reminded about assignment and other schoolwork. Type here. Because he always completes his task. Always complete his task on time and never need to be reminded about assignment and other school work. Yes, because, yeah. How about number 3? What is an example showing that Min is very determined? So in number 3 is that he tries hard and spent the whole night on the hard math problem when most students in the class had given up. Because in the conversation, you can see that last month we were given a very hard math problem where most of us gave up. He spent the whole night on it and solved it in the end. And number 4, why does Lam think that Min is self-reliant? So number 4 is that he always tries to find solutions to his problems and seldom needs help from others. Number 5, what is the characteristic of an independent person according to Lam and Mai? And in number 5, you can see that he has 6 characteristics like reliable, self-reliant, decisive, determined, well-informed, and confident. And number 6, which of Min's characteristics do you have and what do you like most? It depends. And if you want to consult the information, you can press on Show Answer. Some new words for you to help you have a better understanding of conversation. First one, reliable. Reliable. Second, self-reliance. Self-reliance. Well-informed. Well-informed. Determined. Determined. Assign. Assign. Influence. Influence. Now, let's move to activity 3. Match the words with their definition.
3. Read the conversation again. Match the words with their definitions.
Now, read through number 1 to number 6 and the definition from A to F. First one, reliable. 2, self-reliant. 3, decisive. 4, determined. 5, well-informed. 6, confident. Now first one, reliable. I match with D because that can be trusted to do something well that you can rely on. 2, self-reliant. Match with E, capable of doing or deciding things by yourself rather than depending on other people for help. Yeah, capable of doing. Decisive, Number 3, match with B, able to make decision quickly. Determined. 4 is that C, strongly motivated to do something and not allowing anyone or any difficulties to stop you. 5, well-informed. Number 5, I match with F, having a lot of knowledge about current topics or a particular subject. And 6, confidence. I match with A, feeling certain about your own ability to do things and be successful. Press on submit button. Now we come to the final part of getting started today is finding words.
4. Find the sentences with two infinitives after adjectives or nouns in the conversation and write them in the space below.
Now, first one. It's good to have a friend you can rely. Second, even our math teacher was very surprised to read his answer. Very surprised to read his answer. Or number 3. Number 3 is that his parents must be really pleased to have such a son. His parents must be really pleased to have such a son. Or number 4 is that, but he still has time to read. But he still has time to read. Or number 5 is that it's interesting to talk to him. It's interesting to talk to him. Talk, yep. And number 6 is that I really admire his ability to make decisions. I really admire his ability to make decision. And 7, you're lucky to have a close friend. You're lucky to have a close friend. Oh, like him, for example. And press on submit button to check your understanding. Oh, it's interesting. I think I make a mistake. It's interesting to talk to him. We've just finished getting started of Unit 3, Becoming Independent. At home, learn by heart onwards. Review the information in Getting Started. Prepare the next period, language. And in the language, we'll study about grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. don't forget to access IseeBooks to practice every day. Good luck. Goodbye for now.